Hello, Cancer. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading for whom you're dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, the Val53 Tarot She's Review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. I'm getting the message, Cancer, and I don't know if this is because if it's a matter of who you're asking about or inquiring about. But for some, it's interesting because I normally don't get these types of messages. I'm hearing someone over the phone, and I'm hearing the muffled voice over the phone as if two people are catching up and kind of closing the gap about lost time. I don't know what that's about. It's almost like catching up with friends or catching up with loved ones or maybe family and relatives or something of that sort. Interesting though, like a phone call. All right. Oh, goodness. Let's see. All right, so jumping into this, what they do show me, it's interesting. It's very interesting. It's like I said, it's like a phone call or a discussion as to, playing catch up with someone. But they show me that they are doing what they can right now to kind of keep things afloat regarding their finances, their stability, their sense of security, definitely their work and their career. Might be their content, their niche, don't exactly know yet. But what they're kind of saying is they feel like they're a little bit tied up at the moment, but they are wanting to kind of keep in flow with things and stay ahead of this because they're saying that the way things are moving forward and progressing right now, they need to stay ahead of the curve regarding their work and their finances. Even though it's very difficult and especially depleting of their energy, they're saying they have to do what they got to do to keep that sense of stability or possibly that roof over their head. It is what it is. Work is work. Responsibility. But they're saying overall that they do enjoy it. They do like it. They are pretty happy and fulfilled. And this is what's very interesting. There seems to be this energy of some sort of boundary in place of them wanting to protect their living situation, their happiness. And this is what's kind of a little bit weird and interesting to me. There's clearly some sort of connection or dynamic between the two of you. They're not too sure. I'm not too sure if they kind of put you on pause, or they put you on hold, or you put them on pause, or you put them on hold, like I said, kind of like that whole phone call situation. But regarding the connection between the two of you, they are highly stressed out about this. I don't know what's going on. They're so stressed out to the point where even though it kind of seems and it feels like they're waiting to find out where this connection or where the dynamic will kind of go or how things will unfold between the two of you, they're saying that they're stressed out because there's just too many problems. Something about the connection or something between the two of you personally is too problematic. They're kind of, okay, so what they're kind of saying is, could be family. There you are, Cancer. Yeah, there you are. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Jeez Louise, it is what it is, but yeah, it's family. Goodness gracious. Back to it. Goodness. Yeah, back to it. Okay. They're stressed. They're highly stressed. Yeah. It almost kind of seems and it feels like the work, the thing about work, whether they are in search for new line of work, new career, new job, content or niche, don't know. Once again, it's still up in the air. Um, Literally, their work and their job could be up in the air, but they're showing me that it's so stressful that they may even need to consider leaving their current job or position. But what they're saying is that there's so much more happiness, fulfillment to kind of do so. It's kind of like saying their work or their job is stressing them out beyond belief to the point where they're realizing, like, you know what, maybe I need to kind of spend some time to myself to kind of sort through what I really feel called to do or what I want to do. Um, and that's where your energy kind of presents itself. Once again, at the same time, I feel like for them, they whatever this connection is, it's somehow thrown in the mix of their financial endeavors or pursuits. They're showing me that they're realizing something once again about you, Cancer, where it's just too complicated. So once again, they show me, not to kind of, go back to the point, but too problematic, too complicated, too much, to the point where the more that they gain perspective and clarity and have a realizations here about the connection between the two of you, they're saying they just can't right now. It's just an energy of they know too much. They know too much and they're dealing with too much, and they're kind of saying they are overstressed, overworked. They have too much on their plate to take care of, as well as, priority. Unfortunately, Cancer, very bad news. They're saying they're trying to figure out what to do regarding work. They're saying that times are so difficult and so rough right now that they are mentally and emotionally just going through it to the point where they're trying to kind of literally find what can they do to kind of put their life back on track to a place where they actually emotionally are fulfilled, happy, and enjoy it. It's interesting. They're kind of taking self inventory right now. I am looking at 999. So nines. I get it, Cancer. I get it. At the same time. At the same time. You're kind of switching gears here, Cancer, as to who you're asking about, but I kind of feel like there are people by your side. There are people with you already that are kind of like they're kind of giving you a nudge. They're like, see. Okay. Huh. They're figuring it out. They're trying to figure it out financially speaking. I do see in the meantime they are choosing to kind of like work with the given situation or circumstances. I kind of feel like they are continuing with their work in their career, even though there are difficulties. They haven't found anything like ideal to kind of follow through with or kind of change or switch over works. They're saying no, they're just choosing to kind of focus on taking it day by day. They'll figure out some sort of plans because they are being very instinctual with how they kind of operate and move. Even though they don't know what the future holds, they're kind of saying that there's no sense in trying to fight or resist that. It's just an energy about being responsible and doing what you got to do. Showing up, go to work. You got to take care of what you got to take care of. And what's fascinating is there seems to be something here with you, Cancer, that what they're saying is you definitely are by their side in some sense or somehow, whether it be literally over the phone, a phone call away, or whatever this is, or possibly under the same roof in the living situation. But they're saying with you by their side, it's very helpful. It's very helpful. They're saying that they can kind of lean on you, or they can go to you, or that you're there to kind of listen and lend an ear. Maybe a shoulder, I don't know. But it definitely helps. So, of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with a fire sign, an earth sign, a water sign, or an air sign. They're all here. Goodbye.